Welcome back to Good Vibes Summer Camp. Sorry for the change of scenery, but today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a bag out of an old shirt. All you need is an old shirt like this one and scissors. To start, you're going to be cutting along here and off the sides, so we don't need the sleeves or the top anymore. When we're cutting the sides, those are going to be the handles of the bag, and this is going to be the top. I'm going to be starting by cutting the sleeve, and you want to cut below this crease. This is going to look messy if you cut it over here. And if you want deeper handles, cut deeper. You can sketch out where you want to cut, but I'm just doing a rough guess. Make sure to cut smooth and not over layers. Like when it folds over like that and you cut it, when it folds over and you cut it, it'll come off rough like this. And it just won't look good. And I'm just going to cut along the same side on the other sleeve. We have now cut off the sleeves, so it just looks like a tank top. And I'm going to cut here to make the opening of the bag. You don't want to make the handles too thin here, so just go all around the collar and make sure there is no collar left. Now it has no collar and no sleeves. I know mine looks a little rough, but as I said, it's a lot easier if you have sharper scissors. It'll look a lot cleaner. And now we are going to cut the little strips down on each side of the bag, and we're going to knot it together to form a bottom. This is the bottom of the t-shirt, and you are going to want to make them like a good 1.5 inches apart, this thick, like that. And we're going to do it all along the shirt, and then we'll knot the two sides of the shirt together. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it can't be too thin. You can go up as far up as you want, but my shirt is pretty big, so I'm going to make my strips a little longer. You want to keep the two together so when you go to knot it, it's a lot easier to know which one to put together. Now that I'm at the end, you can see that this part is whole, and you just want to cut it halfway down, just from there. Now that you have successfully made a sleeveless hippie type frill on the bottom, you are going to tie a knot twice all the way down that until you're done. We don't need the scissors anymore, so we're just going to be knotting like this. Make sure it's the same strip that you cut before. Just a simple knot, like how you tie your shoes. It should look a little bit like this. You want to make sure it stays tight so it doesn't come undone when you're using the bag. And I'll come back when I'm done to show you the result. And this is the finished product of the bag. It should look a little something like this.